It's very interesting that British government wanted to help us with starting of neurosurgery in Nepal, and they decided to train a neurosurgeon and a neuroanesthetist and a neuroradiologist in Britain. I landed in Glasgow on the 1st of August 1983 to start my training. The whole training program was entirely sponsored by the British Council to begin with, and Mr. Alex Pattison was the country director at that time, and I had to pass an English test. Fortunately, I did, and I was there after 15 days. All experience with the British Council has been fascinating, and in those days, British Council was sponsoring the training of most of the doctors who wanted to go to Britain for specialization, and that's an enormous achievement in the health sector. And those who came back after the British training were leaders in their field. After clearing my part 1 of FRCS rather effortlessly, I was called by John Wood, the medical director of British Council in London. And then I went there, and John was very kind to me. "Oh, you did a wonderful job. From now on, we'll sponsor your training." So my exam fees was paid, and I went back to Glasgow happy. And then they wrote me, "Well, if you need any help with the British Council for the finals, do let us know." I said, "I want to do a course in Edinburgh." So they paid for my course in Edinburgh, which is about £200, and then paid for the examination fees, and I cleared the finals also. Dr. Wood was still there. We had a very friendly talk. And John told me something very interesting. It was in 1989, January. "Well, it has happened with many British Council scholars who do well. They go back to their countries and they perform well in their field. And suddenly they attract a lot of government attention, and quite a few of them have been asked to help be ministers in their countries. I hope that doesn't happen to you." Look at that. How right he was. I did very well in neurosurgery in Nepal. I set up the department. And suddenly in 2002, I was asked to be the Minister of Health. So John Wood of British Council was absolutely right to forecast that British Council scholars go back to their countries, provide a good service to their nation. Those are very, impressive time, and I call it golden era of British Council history. They have trained hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people like me around the world. Well, having said that, I must congratulate British Council for its wonderful 60 years. It has touched many people's hearts and lives. And I must say, I owe my training to British Council. And through me, many Nepalese who have got neurosurgical service in this country and wonderful institution and postgraduate training program, they indirectly owe a lot to British Council. And I wish you success in your mission, and carry on with what you are doing, and maybe change your heart and go back to the old system a bit, so that you train many more technocrats and bureaucrats for the developing countries. Wish you all the best.